Oh. 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 I see the similarities. So it's Wednesday afternoon. Still haven't received a package. Oh, good stretch. From Deal Extreme. So I still haven't received my hard drive for my Xbox. Son of a bitch. Oh well, it's the way she goes. Not sure what we're going to get into today. As you can tell behind me, the hallway is really bright. That is because it is sunnier than a sumbitch outside right now. Sunnier than a sumbitch. She is a pretty warm day out too, I should say. What is the weather?
Okay, here's the weather through Monday.
Yeah, it's 26 out or 23 out right now. And for all my American viewers, 23 Celsius is 73.4 Fahrenheit. So we can go 73 Fahrenheit. Most of you out there, you probably think, still a little bit chilly. But to me, I think that is freaking warm as hell. I'm a big fan of the 50 Fahrenheit myself, but it's the way I roll up here in the north. And without further ado, people, welcome to my vlog. So I know I've talked about this multiple times in the past, and I'm probably going to talk about it again, like right now. The whole YouTube thinking about charging for subscriptions and stuff. Apparently YouTube and Makers both released a statement this week on Facebook stating that YouTube is planning on rolling out with this new pay to sub bullshit this week. Well, we're already Wednesday, and I still have no notifications about any of that nonsense, so I'm not too worried about it. Whatever happens, happens, but it sounds like it's going to be only for like the top channels in the beginning, which is fine by me because I don't want it, and in the end it'll be a option that you can opt in for. Now I'm hoping it requires you to have a certain amount of audience or a certain amount of views to opt in for it, because as it stands I'll never get those views or the the subs, so that's perfect. Because honestly, YouTube is not Netflix, so it shouldn't try and contend with Netflix. Netflix makes sense. You pay $9 a month for copyright material to watch, you know, all that movies and stuff that you want to stream. This YouTube was originally built so people like you and I could sit there and pick up a camera and talk to it or film whatever, you know, your dog running around or your cat licking the freaking countertop, or you know, whatever, you know, film a lake or drive or whatever. You know, it was meant for people to basically put up videos and just have a good time, and it was never intended to be this TV produced crap that they're trying to make it into now. But you know what, that's YouTube for you. And pay to sub, all I gotta say is a couple people I'm subscribed to now are going to be opted into the program, and I will not pay them a dime to watch the material. You know what, there's plenty of other people out there making great stuff, so I just go watch them. I'd like to say I'd miss Smosh, but honestly, my buddy Tierney, he puts out just as good content, you know? So, frig it, I'll just go watch Tierney, and that won't cost me $2 a month. Epic Mealtime, they're probably going to do it too. I don't really care. There's only so many ways you can use bacon in a meal, and I think they're running out of ideas, so it doesn't bother me there one bit either. Not a big deal. If anything, this pay to sub thing might cause more harm than good, but I guess the only way to find out is to do it, right? I guess. One statistic I found on about YouTube, and this is kind of hilarious, was that views per day, how many views and how many minutes of videos per day are watched. Well, my little channel, the one you're watching right now, puts out about 6 days worth of viewing in a day, as in how many minutes watched. So if you think of that on my little channel, and then you look at the bigger guys, like I'm gonna drop some names like Ray William Johnson, Shay Carl, I Justine, Epic Mealtime, blah 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 blah, yada yada. You look, and then you got to think about how many minutes they drop. Well, YouTube did the math, and apparently in one day, over, what was it, 200 years worth of videos in time are watched. Like, really? That's a lot of bandwidth. No wonder why YouTube's trying to find ways to make money. Like, honestly, they have to, because the amount of bandwidth they're pumping out to fire these videos out the door and the storage alone, that costs a lot of money. Now, of course, the AdSense thing and everything probably helps pay for a lot of it, but still, you got to think on the higher end of things, that'd be pretty expensive to run a site like YouTube, I'd think, with that much content. Oh God, here it comes. Oh, boosh. But one thing I can guarantee you, people, I will never opt in for pay to sub. I like just making content, putting it up there, you guys watch it, comment, and all that stuff. I'm just having fun with this. It's not my job. It'll probably never be my job. I wouldn't want it to be my job. I like making YouTube videos. It's what I do, and I hope you guys like watching them, because without you guys watching them, there's no point in me making them, right? Right. Honestly, who would just buy one speaker? I don't get it. Well, seeing how Cookie Monster went and snapped his leash twice, and lately I've been letting him out and he just doesn't listen to me. Like this morning I let him out for a shit, and he goes like 3/4 of the way down the yard, takes a dump, and then starts beelining it over to the neighbor's yard, and I'm like, Oreo, get back here, and he kind of looks at me and snorts and keeps going. Like he's like, forget you, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. Like he thinks he owns me and shit. I think we're gonna take a trip to the mall. It's currently quarter to 3, so that gives us 45 minutes. Gonna take a romp to the mall, go to the dollar store and see if I can find more of those leashes that I put him on. They're like really long leads, and usually they're about $1 a piece. Gonna go there and scoop up a couple, and then that way there I can tie him off in the day and not worry about him when he's outside being an idiot. It won't be a big deal. So I'm thinking about going there and scooping that up, and then we won't have this problem of him running off, because one of these days he's just going to tear off and he's not going to listen to me because he's got this little attitude going on that he thinks he's better than me. Stupid little dog, but it's the way she goes. So I'm going to go there and see if I can get those. The last leashes ended up lasting like freaking 4 years, and they only paid $1 a piece. So if I can get a couple of those, or even a big bundle of rope or something, that'll be fine too. And then I can just tie him off outside and not have to worry about 2 things. 1, him running off, and 2, the bylaw dick doing a drive-by and seeing my dog not on a leash, because apparently that's highly illegal, so I've been told. But I don't think the cops are enforcing it, but apparently it is highly illegal. So yeah, not cool. But that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, is head off to the dollar store and look for stuff. Where are you going? Where are you going? Want to go outside? Want to go outside? Oh, a bark. Oh, bark. Oh, bark. Oh, bark. I let him outside and all he does is bark and pee. Dumb dog. Oh well. Let's get this over with. We'll head off to the dollar store, go scoop up stuff, and then head off to work. Should be awesomer than frag. Probably not. Oh yeah. Off to the dollar store to see if we can get some shite. Gotta love it. Watch. Every time I go in there to get something specific, i.e., oh, freak's sake, my mirror's doing that thing again. We went in there to pick up, what the frig was it? The tripods. Went in there to buy a bunch of tripods, and sure enough, they had none left. And then we went in there to pick up something else, and they had none left. Went in there to pick up something else, and they had none left. Every time I'm going for something specific, they never have it in stock. Those bitches. So watch, now they're not going to have the friggin' leads in stock. Because last time what I did was I bought 2 of them. They're about 15 feet. So you tie them both together, and it gives you about 30 feet of runoff. And then Scruffy can just, you know, freaking go in the backyard and give her. And I don't have to worry about him ripping Ted off to the road, because he can't. It's just being outside in the snow and in the ice, and like all winter it was literally frozen into the ice. It basically caused it to kind of degrade over time. So, and the moment that happens, and you know, it doesn't take much for a 9-pound Pomeranian to torque that thing right off the wall, snap it in half, and he feels all proud because he broke free, and I get all nervous because he broke free. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and replace that lead, and then we tie him off outside, not worry about him running out into traffic and getting smucked by a car. Not saying he would do that, but I'd rather not take the chance. So I think I'm playing her safe. Such a gorgeous day out today. But the last thing I wanted to do is be sitting on my mower with this sun beating down. Currently my car says it's 30 degrees Celsius out. But then again, it's I think the thermostat for this car that reads ambient outside temperature is that orb thing sitting on my dash. That also could be a photo sensor to know when to turn the lights on at night. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess I could throw some black tape over it to block out the light and see if my headlights turn on. Guess I could, I guess, you know, things. Light turns red, people are still running through it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So I'm prime tonight at work. Yay! Love being prime. Actually, it hasn't been too bad lately. As long as we don't have any more outages. Past 2 nights we had 2 outages there, and that was kind of rough. But yeah, not a big deal. Okay, well that guy's just cruising. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take lead. Take the lead. Skeedly-doo. Going to the dollar store, gonna buy Oreo a new leash. Going to the dollar store, buy Oreo a new leash. I don't know, $2 for 4 years. That's a pretty good freaking return. I'd say so. I do say so myself. All right. Okay, let's go park this pig. Holy shit, car, can you sound any noisier? Turn the wheel and all you hear is grinding in the front end. I think I need to throw a wad of grease on my strut or something. Okay, well, forget, we're here. I'm gonna Frenchman park this thing. Makes it look like I backed in when I didn't. And let's go shopping. I'll be back. Peace. Alrighty people, I'm back. I found something pretty friggin' hilarious in there for Oreo. Yes, they had the leashes, but I found something else that Oreo might get a kick out of, so I felt the need to scoop her up. But I bought 2 of those leashes. They're $1 each. 15 feet training leashes, as they call them. You know, for training your dog to come here. Put them on a long lead, and then you call them over, and if they don't come, you slowly, like light tug it to give them direction. And then when they do come to you, you praise them. Then they learn come here means come here. Something I'm probably gonna have to do with Oreo again, because lately that little bastard thinks come here means snort at me and ignore me. So it's just the way she goes, I guess. Frigate. Make sure nobody's coming. We're gonna have to go through the tunnel of love, because you can't turn left there. Not sure if the sign got in the camera or not. If it did, then you see why. So it's currently 3:30 or 3:30 if you want me to be more precise. Be even more precise, it's 3:32. And we're gonna get off to work. Of course, I bought some food there. They had some great deals. Actually, they had some great deals on Clamato juice. And you know me, I love my Clamato. Dude, wrong lane. He's in the left turning lane, turning right. Once again, welcome to North Bay's drivers. Bunch of idiots. And we were just straight over there. Holy shit, clean up the roads, people. So, yeah, we'll head her off to work and get this shift over with, and then 2 more left, and then the weekend is here. Oh, that's a neat little car in front of me. And I use the term little because, holy shit, his roof line is about halfway up my windshield. That thing is low. BMW Z4. I have no idea anything about that car, except for it's little and I probably wouldn't fit in it that well. Like, you see the Z4, then you see this thing. Z4, this thing. Yeah, it's just a little guy. It says spoiled rotten on the license plate. That's hilarious. License plate looks pretty freaking, oh no, it's got a cover on it. I was gonna say it looks pretty dirty, but it's got one of those plastic covers on it. Thought that car suffered the same problem as this car. When you're driving along, it'll take dirt and just fling it at the friggin' license plate, or in the winter, it just cakes her with snow. Then you're like halfway to work and the cop pulls you over to clear off your license plate because it's covered in snow. Still waiting. It probably exists and I just haven't seen it, but still waiting for a heated license plate cover that'll melt snow off for cars that have the same factory defects as this one here, where it'll pick up snow and throw it at the license plate. That'd be kind of cool. Just melt it off like the heated mirrors and stuff. Plug it into your freaking license plate lights. Just tap it into that circuit. I'm going to assume that little Z4 is probably a quick little buggy because it looks pretty sporty. Usually if it looks pretty sporty, it is pretty sporty, unless you're talking about a 1980s Trans Am or Camaro. They look sporty, but stock they're gutless. Oh, it's such a gorgeous day out today. Such a gorgeous day in the Bay, yeah. Oh, so many freaking short shorts in the mall too. It was delicious. I mean, awesome to look at. Not without going to prison. I love summer. Love summer so much. I just don't like the heat. Yeah, I'll have to show you tonight when I get home what I got Oreo that I think is freaking hilarious. Then we're going to have to put it together and see if he'll actually use it. Luckily, it was only $1, so I think it's freaking adorable. Oh, look, a little Suzuki. That's neat. It's like a Jeep. What is that? Suzuki something or other. Sidekick, maybe? That's a cool little car. Truck, Jeep, whatever. I wouldn't call it an SUV because it looks like it's just a 2-seater. Alright, people. Find it and grind it. Oh, yeah, that is a sporty looking car. Holy shit. Let's wait for Papa Roach here to take a turn and punch a Chewbacca. Okay, so we are at the work, at the job site. Here's hoping for no outages tonight, but no guarantees. Ooh, I'm gonna park beside the Fiesta. Beauty playing. Alright, we're at work. I'm gonna shut her down here and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime and we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. Look, you can tell. Maybe. Probably not. If anybody's wondering, it's actually 8:15 and the sun is just slowly setting. Just so you know. Nights are getting longer, so that's alright. Somebody actually asked me in the comments, why do you think the Trans Am is such an awesome car? Well, I gotta respond to this one. I already responded in the comments, but I'm gonna explain it a little better. The reason why I like my Trans Am, even though it isn't a fast car, the G6 could beat it in a race. Hell, the Green Hulk behind me, the Fiesta behind me, it could probably beat it in a race. It's not a fast car, but I love that style of the car because when I was a kid, I loved Knight Rider. And with Knight Rider, that was a 1982 Trans Am. When I saw the style of the car, I wanted one. And then in 2002, I bought one. Had that car forever. That's why I don't really want to part with it, because I friggin' love that thing. So now you know why. And bitches, knowing is half the battle. Yup. So I'm thinking about hooking up the green screen again. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to hook it up, or at least hang it up. Probably going to need to iron it out, because it's probably pretty wrinkled being in the garage. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Quite possibly when I get home tonight, maybe. Who knows? Frig it. We got things. We got time. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. As far as talking about the Fiesta yesterday and how it looked a lot like the Kia Rio, a lot of people were saying that Kia helped Ford produce the Fiesta. I'm doing research online. The only thing I found was that Mazda and Ford once again teamed up to make an EconoBox car, and the only thing they teamed up on was the body design. So I see Mazda's involved in it. However, the powertrain found in the Mazda is not the same as the powertrain found in the Fiesta. The Mazda runs a Mazda power plant, the Ford runs a Ford power plant, and apparently the Mazdas still have a 4-speed automatic where the Fords have a 6-speed automatic. Now that could be changed on the newer cars because the wiki I read was kind of old, but apparently Mazda was involved, Ford, in helping design the Fiesta and bringing back a little fuel efficient EconoBox. Not Kia. Kia and Hyundai, well, they're pretty much the same company, right? They make the same damn cars. Well, somewhat. Like Hyundai has their Accent, Kia has the Rio, Hyundai has the Tucson, Kia has the Sorento, I think it's called, or something like that. Can't remember what the hell theirs is called, but they have one too. So Kia and Hyundai have a lot of similar cars, but Hyundai has the, what the hell was that? Just the Genesis, and Kia has the Forte, I think it's called. And Kia has the Soul. Hyundai has nothing in comparison, but Hyundai has their new little, was it the Voxer, the Voxer or whatever? Velocifer or Velociraptor, I don't know what the hell it's called. And Kia has nothing to compare to that, but they each have their own independent cars, but they have a lot of cars that are similar, and right down to the T, like you look underneath the hood and everything's the same. It's like they're made in one plant and then badged after birth and fired up to the right dealership and sold, you know? Couldn't find anything saying that Kia helped Ford build the Fiesta, so I don't know. Apparently the Fiesta and the Mazda 2 are the same cars. The more you know, people, the more you know. Now if I'm wrong and somebody else has a link to a site that shows different, by all means PM it to me and let me know. But from what I found on wikis and stuff, Kia had no say in the building of the Ford Fiesta. So I don't know, just going by what I found. Anyway, I'm gonna head her back inside. I really gotta rock a piss. Carry on with this night, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace the frig out. Alrighty people, well it's friggin' midnight. Time to head her home and show you what I got for Oreo. It's pretty dicked. You're gonna like it. Maybe, probably not. We'll see. Let's go. Alrighty people, well, I just got home and Oreo's doing the pee-pee dance. Holy bud. Okay. You go out and do your thing. Go out and do your thing, and I'll show you guys when I got him. I'm just gonna wait here because normally he just goes pee and then he wants right back in to say hi. So yeah, there he is, back inside. So I bought him the training leash, which is you can see him bouncing between the bag. Look at him. But yeah, it's 15 feet, 4.5 meters. But I bought 2 of these, which I'll interlink, and that'll give him 30 feet of rope. And I bought him a nylon pet tent with hook and loop flaps and all that stuff. See, they got a picture of a dog and a cat in a tent. Let's go build this and see if he likes it. You want a tent? Do you want a tent? Want to go camping? Want to go camping? You want to go camping? Yeah, you do. Well, there's a problem with this tent, you see. It's not exactly big enough for the dog. Go inside. Get in there. No. No, not exactly. He doesn't know what to make of it, so he's going to destroy it. Oreo, get in your tent. What are you doing? No. Dude, no. No. Stop. He's just destroying it. I guess my dog doesn't like camping. Oreo. Hey, Oreo. That's not how you camp. Drop it. Okay, enough. Let go. Holy crap. He freaking hates it. This is the best dollar I ever spent. Just kicking the living shit out of her. Oh, what a dog. Well. Holy crap. Well, this is what happens when you buy a tent for your dog and your dog is too big to fit in it. Okay, Oreo, enough. Stop. Hey, stop. Enough. So, you know what? Despite the fact that he attacked it and whipped it around, it actually held together pretty good. It's a little cocked, but he really wants it. Okay, well, looks like Oreo's got a new toy to play with, I guess. He doesn't know what to make of it. That is freaking hilarious. Oh, Jesus. And I'm surprised that actually he's trying to get inside of it and he can't figure it out. Oh, friggin' dogs. By far the best dollar I ever spent at the dollar store, right there. So I guess now I know two things. One, those tents at the dollar store, no good for little dogs. And two, if I bring Oreo camping, he's gonna rip the friggin' tent down. Oh well. Anyway, people, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight and carry on tomorrow, so hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, hit a like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.